Hello, parents and families. My name is Katya Dumancic, and I teach at North High School. I teach math and AVID, and I am excited to welcome you to our classroom. It looks a little bit different than previous years, but the same great things are happening in this classroom as well. I'd like to show you a couple of things that you might find helpful. First of all, my name and how to spell it. I know it's a little difficult. I usually just go by Miss D, so I'm totally fine if you address me that way. This is my email address. It is the one piece of communication I check most frequently, so it is the best way to get a hold of me. I will get back to you within 24 hours usually. So I do teach 3 classes. I teach 2 periods of AP Calculus. The best place to find information about what we are doing at the moment will be at our Google site. So that would be bit.ly/North AP Calc. You can also see Google Classroom. I mostly use it just to collect assignments from students in Google Classroom. The information is more abundant in Google Site for sure. So please feel free to write that down and then go visit our Google site. For Math 2, I do the same thing. We have Google site. It's a bit.ly/North Math 2. And in those Google sites, I put notes, any answer keys, recordings of our interactions. So those live sessions are recorded and posted. Again, you can log into Google Classroom if you go through Aries. The third class that I teach, I have 2 sections of Junior AVID. And we don't have a lot of stuff posted as much as math, so I just use Google Classroom for all the information that you can find on this class. And also we turn everything in right there. We have changed to doing everything digitally. As you know, we're still doing our tutorials. We're still doing binder checks. They've been modified to help students cope. So they're not as difficult or as frequent, but we are trying to do everything we can to adjust and be graceful during this period of distance learning. Okay. Our expectations, my expectation is that students will log in for every session to the best of their ability. Obviously, if they are ill or if there are extenuating circumstances, I am more than happy to work with them on any of that. Okay. Because our classroom looks really different this year, I am missing a lot of the things that I use to gather information on how students are doing. So I don't get to hear their conversations. I don't get to see them as they are working or look over their shoulder as they're working and check their work. I don't get to see their facial expressions when we're having a conversation. So a lot of the responsibility really falls on the student to communicate when they need help and what they need help with. And I have noticed that students have risen to the occasion, and they are, in fact, asking great questions. And I feel that this distance learning has helped them communicate, verbally communicate about mathematics. So there is something really great coming out of it. I would recommend to any student especially if they're struggling to stay logged in during the second hour of our Google Meet, when I can help with any holes or gaps in learning. I can review any of the material with the students, and I stay logged in during that entire 2-hour session. So please encourage your student to ask for help, and I'd be more than happy to do so. I'd also like to note I tutor. I offer a half-hour tutoring session every morning. So any student is welcome to log in, and that information is in their Google Classroom, that link for that Google Meet. I'm really glad that I got to share with you some of the details of how our classroom is working this year, and I am looking forward to helping any of you understand or clarify any information that you may need. So please feel free to email me. Thank you.